the fourth title in the long-running survival horror series that was on most platforms of the era. PlayStation, Sega Saturn, I believe, certainly PC, and this one even got a Game Boy Color release. I've not got a great deal of exposure to the franchise, but I believe I actually played this one. Don't know how briefly. It's got no lasting memory in my head at all.
In the dark.
It's weird, the title screen is in black and white. Peculiar. Edward Carnby, 33. Characteristic, owns a double-barrel gun. Well, that does it for me.
In the dark.
That's an interesting characteristic to call out. Yeah, it's kind of the... I was going to say that the game that rivaled Resident Evil. I mean, it feels just like it. The tank controls are just like Resident Evil. We've got a flashlight and a pistol. Tank controls to the max, I'll tell you that. What's this? Okay, so that's my inventory. How much has this ripped off Resident Evil? Wow. Even down to the status bar. Of course the island I'm on is called Shadow Island. Why wouldn't it be? So this game came out in 2001, in May. And it was on the PS1, PS2 and the Dreamcast, as well as a PC port. There was a Game Boy Color version, which I've no idea what that looked like. Okay. Quite good looking, you'd have to say. It's got that early Resident Evil pre-drawn background look, pre-rendered backgrounds. That I always thought gave a really nice look to games. Personally, having a 3D character on top of a pre-rendered background, it's quite good looking to me. Anyway,
at the moment, I've got no idea.
Listen, I want out of here.
Of course, it's got the stilted voice acting that I love in this type of game.
Where exactly are you?
On the roof
Wow,
of some kind of
not
manor.
great.
I nearly got myself
It sounds
killed.
like he's seconds
I'm really
away from
scared.
saying Jill's
Please do
sandwich.
something.
I landed in some woods about 100 yards from the manor. Can you see me?
Character model's quite good.
How could I? Help me, for Christ's sake. Turn on your flashlight. Okay, I can see you now.
Okay, so I'm
Okay,
assuming the
I
girl
see
that's in the
you
mansion
too.
is the other character
Here's
I
what we'll
could have
do.
picked.
Try and get inside the manor.
Again,
then
a Resident
find a place
Evil
to hide.
trope.
I'll come looking for you.
This was on multiple
How long will
discs,
that
with
take?
discs allowing you to
I don't know.
choose
As little
which
time as I
character you
can.
played as.
What?
Aline, I'll come for you.
I've gone for
and that's a
Edward
promise.
Carnby
Hurry.
in this instance, purely because his characteristic was he has a shotgun, although I don't seem to have it yet. I'm assuming that just means that this guy has the ability to pick it up later, perhaps? Yeah, I think I played this. This is definitely jogging some memory of some description, but it might have just been the box art that I remember. I'm not sure. Blood. Well, we've got to go in. There's no two ways about it. What is it?
Oh my God.
Oh God.
No, don't move. Don't move.
So this guy's had his arm chewed off. Wow. I am loving this guy's voice acting.
Who did this to you?
This island is a hellhole. Not men. Filthy
Interesting.
beasts. Flee. Get out
Setting the
of
tone
here.
quite nicely.
You can.
How did you
It-
get here?
Puts a decent atmosphere out there, in my opinion. You know,
Last
it's dark, it's gloomy, it's got terrible voice acting. Atmospheric. Not bad
Look, just
so
try to
far.
stay calm. You've got a gun. I'm needing you some bullets. I'll go and find help.
Oh God, let's just leave this guy to die, Edward.
like everyone
Look at the state. He ain't lasting long. Let's just crack on.
Run.
I'll be back.
Okay. So you can run whilst holding another button. Again, much like Resident Evil and Dino Crisis. A huge influence here. I haven't played the other Alone in the Dark games to know whether that was throughout. Whoa. I think he may have just killed himself. I don't like to be a pessimist.
God.
Oh dear. What's he got on him? Give us your loot. A small bronze key. Okay. He was always going to die then, sadly. And what's the bet in this door will need the key? Oh, it is locked. How do we get the menu again? Objects. Small bronze key. Well, there we go. You know, weren't that a stroke of luck? Oh. Oh dear. Chained up dogs. It's always the dogs in these games that get me. Resident Evil, the original, the dogs that crash through the window on that. What's going on here? It's not just dogs we need to worry about then. What is this? Yeah, the dogs on Resident Evil 1 when they smash through the window when you're walking down that corridor. That'd still get me now. When I eventually get around to Resident Evil, my PS1 playthrough. That'll get me again. A box of magnesium bullets. I always like how bullets are just strewn around the environments of survival horror games. You have to take a big leap of logic with these, and I love them for it. If I'll put on the spot, what's my favourite survival horror game? I mean, you know, I'd be tempted to say the remakes of Resident Evil 2 and 3, they were fantastic on the PS4. But I'm going to say Silent Hill on the OG PlayStation. So they just disappeared. More magnesium bullets. Yeah, Silent Hill 1. That definitely, it needs a remake so badly. Bring it back. There were big rumours around a Silent Hill revival at the PS5 launch event, and sadly it weren't there. Hopefully there's still something in them. It's a series that desperately needs to come back. Oh, we're under attack. Come on, oh, I forgot how to shoot. The dogs aren't as frightening as Resident Evil. They don't look zombified enough. They just look a bit mangy. Come on, shoot him. Shoot. There we go. Got him. What's he doing? Oh my god. Look at it. Does it just crawl forever like that, slowly following me? Surely it's not still coming. Oh god. Poor thing. Well. Oh, there's more. I think I'm just going to run at this point. The shooting isn't great. Trying to avoid them. Is this the entrance to the big old house? Perhaps? It is, but it's blocked. It would be, wouldn't it? The gate is locked. It's not a bad little game. It does feel, if you had to sum it up in maybe a sentence,
what's going on?
Like a low-budget Resident Evil, and I guess that's what it is, really. I don't know if Alone in the Dark is still a thing. I want to say no. I haven't heard of the franchise in a long, long time.
Shit.
It's quite long running, though. I think it might even predate the original Resident Evil. Obviously, There was also Clock Tower, as I recall, around that time on the PS1. So there was a few on the go, but Resident Evil's the one that stole our hearts. Uh-oh. And it's the other monster from before. Let's see if I can get my gun working. Whoa, what's that? Oh, it comes through a portal. Down we go. Jeez, how many shots does it take? Ah! Oh no! Whole other clip on you. There we go. Okay, so I don't know if some kind of alien, maybe, coming through a portal. Have to use a health kit after that. So Resident Evil. There is a feeling of rip-off there, without having played the original Alone in the Dark to see who ripped off who first. I'm just going to call out that the inventory system in this, the overall feel, it's like someone's just plagiarised the shit out of Resident Evil. It really is. Next thing, I'll be finding skeleton keys and heart keys and stuff. Turning valves, of course, another Resident Evil trope. I'm not saying that in a negative way, you know, rip off the best games by all means. Just a very noticeable thing with the game. It's perfectly solid. I'm not even going to attempt to shoot you, mate, after how long it took the last one. Let's just sprint past you. Ah, he's following me. Let's just get in here. Oh, we're in a sewer. See what I mean there? Look at the graphics. It's pretty decent, I have to say. Nice environments, nice character model, water effects. The sound is shocking though. The music just doesn't suit the game. It's too overbearing and loud, and the voice acting is terrible, which I don't have a problem with. In fact, I endorse it, but it lets the game down a little bit, I think, the music. Oh god. Is this some kind of boss fight? I mean, case in point, what is this music? Where's he gone? Oh god, this ain't going well. Where's he coming? He's behind me. Oh god. I ain't got another health kit either. Come on. Yeah, the enemies take some downing on this game. How many shots has this lad had? Come on, Edward. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh right. Game over. The shadows always prevail. No option to continue. Well, there we go. That's Alone in the Dark, the new nightmare. A not bad but not amazing Resident Evil wannabe.